Okay, so today I'm gonna go over how I caught 2R on NASDAQ. So today I was trading this Monday's green candle, right? So these are the 3 time frames that I use to take a trade on. So on the daily time frame, I'm looking for like the bias, whether I think it's gonna be a up candle day, a down close candle day, right? And on the daily, I'm either looking for a stop hunt or SMT, and this kind of is the same for the 4 hour, 1 hour. It's kind of like the daily is more for the bias, right? And then this is for the stop hunt with the SMT. It must have so it's stop hunt or fair value gap, and it must have an SMT, okay? And then this is just the entry. I use a CISD. All right. So that being said, on the daily time frame, we see the SMT with the YM. So it can be an SMT with either ES, NQ, or YM. Those 3 assets trade together. So this Wednesday, the second low, okay, in July, does not, like, you see this low, it sweeps it right on YM. But if you go to NASDAQ, right, this same Wednesday's low, NASDAQ does not sweep it. So that creates the SMT, smart money technique, okay? Then we drop down to the 4 hour time frame. So that can kind of give me bias, because if we see a SMT, then we expect price to reverse, because price can only reverse with an SMT. It can only reverse with a stop hunt or a fair value gap with an SMT. Like, that's very important, okay? Then we go to the 4 hour time frame. And okay, let me tell you how price moves. Okay. So price moves in 2 ways. It either expands towards fair value gaps or old lows or highs, okay? So IRL to ERL or ERL to IRL. So IRL is the Afyz and ERL is the swing highs or lows, okay? So if we go to this 4 hour time frame, we see this old low, right? Why is it a low? It's a 3 candles. This candle is not lower, and this candle is not lower, so this is the lowest candle, right? We sweep that, and then what is that? External range, right? ERL, because old low. Then what does it do from ERL? It goes up to RL. Well, this is a fair value gap right here. Why? Because this wick does not go past this wick in a 3 candle sequence. So from this candle's low to this candle's high, there's a gap right here. So that is the fair value gap. That's the IRL. So that's kind of my thesis for this taking a long trade. I expect ERL to IRL. So then I go to the 3-minute time frame. And today I did not wait for a 9:30 opening because there's no news, and I wanted to position myself right before 9:30 because I wanted the 9:30 open to drive price higher towards my target. So I positioned myself through the CSD, which is the last down close candle once you close above it. So like another CSD would be like, you see this down close candle, once we close above it, right, we get the CSD. Same thing, like this last down close candle, if we close above it, right, same thing right here, CISD, right, or this one, right, whatever, okay? So my entry right here was this down close candle. As soon as we close past it, I entered, okay? And then I target a 2R all the time. So if I risk like $200, it's 400, right? So today I risked about 120, 150. I made like, I don't even remember, like 300 at least on all 10 accounts, which is like $3,000, right? And then I was just targeting the 4 hour fair value gap. And that was my trade.